Hi, my name is Justin Nicole Navarro Tapiwa, and for this creative coding challenge, I'm building an interactive cyberglass landing page. I always start with the semantic HTML skeleton, so I'll start with. As you can see, I have three files here separately for the main or the index.html, the script for the scripts and for the interaction, and the style for the CSS, so that the website or the page is actually good looking. So I'm gonna be starting for this. As you can see here, it's completely raw. No frameworks, no libraries. I do this to ensure the document structure is solid before I start layering on the guide. It's a blue box and some Times New Roman text, but this is the foundation we're going to transform. Now let's bring in the professional toolkit. I'm pulling in Bootstrap 5 for the grid and GSAP for the high performance motion we'll add later. You can see the shape immediately. Now that I've added the Bootstrap and GSAP, you can see the shape immediately. We have a responsive 12-column layout now. I'm using the min-dh.100 class to ensure our zero section fills the view. It's starting to look like a modern site, but it still lacks the premium tactile feel. That's what we'll solve in the CSS. This is where the design taste comes in. I'm moving away from flat colors and using just more pixels. By combining drop filter blur with a very low opacity white background, we get this frosted glass look to make the glass effect real. We need something with green behind it. I've added two organic background blobs using CSS keyframes. This creates a sense of depth and fluid motion that makes the static UI beautiful. Now for the byte coding magic, I'm using GSAP to track the mouse coordinates. I'm mapping the cursor position to the card's location, creating a 3D field effect. Notice the map. Notice the map. I'm dividing the values to fit the movements rather than hanging. I've also added a magnetic button. Instead of a simple hover, the button actually pulls towards the user's cursor. These micro interactions are what turn a basic website into a high-end digital experience. Interrupting things up, I'm using Gemini to have it tune in the final 10% of the project. I'm asking it to help me generate a subtle noise texture and an outer glow for the brush card.